And we're off on our second family adventure in the OPUS OP4 camper trailer with Zephyr in tow. We head deep into the Chichester State Forest to find ourselves a little slice of paradise for the June long weekend. Demi and I try and tackle a track I've never been able to finish, but things never really go to plan. Stay tuned to find out what we break this time and if we make it out of the track in one piece.
Yeah, and now you're gonna have to floor it.
Proudly supported by Outback Equipment, Tread, Superior Engineering, and in part by I honestly reckon that we scored the best place out here, the best spot. I don't know why no one else was in it. We checked all the campgrounds. This is the final one we came to, and we're like, oh, a few people here too. So you got a big open paddock and feel like it's a nice area, like very grassy, but then little track off here to the side that no one was down. And now we're blocked off from everyone else, and we've got our own private waterfront view and swimming spot, and we've got heaps of open sky all around us. The sun will shine in here all weekend. But he's stoked with that, because when we were first coming, it was already crowding up out here, and that was my concern about coming to this area on the June long weekend, that we weren't going to get a nice spot. It's going to be busy as, but we've scored. So Demi, myself and Zeph are away for the June long weekend, 3-night camping trip. Got here Friday afternoon. Set up, we're just setting up the bed and getting our camp gear out. It's coming up 4:30, we've got an hour-ish of light left, but we have no firewood, so we're gonna have to try and scrounge some up here, or we'll have to go for a quick drive and get some, and then we'll get this fire going. How is it in here in Luxury Palace?
It's toasty.
There's our bed over there. There's the miso. I'll lay these tyres down now, get ready for the weekend. Just drop them down to say 16 or so. Come for a quick drive. As you can tell, it got dark very quickly. Maybe about 5 k's from camp. Had to come for a bit of a drive up the mountain to find some good wood, but found this all hanging over the road there, so I've gone up on the bank and cut a heap of chunks down. I'll cut all this up. I got way too much here, but I'll just take what I need, and we should have enough for the whole weekend then. We got a big pile of wood there, certainly not going to go cold tonight. We've got a few of these Respect the Bush bags, perfect for rubbish and for collecting firewood, so I'll fill all these up and we'll head back to camp. There always seems to be good stuff around this Chichester area. I think it's Chichester. I've called it Chichester in the past. Fairly sure it's Chichester. We'll go to Chichester. But yeah, this is really nice wood. This will go down. Beautiful. Fairly cold out here tonight, so where Chichester is, it's basically just down the mountain from Barrington Tops. Barrington Tops is probably 30 k's through that way, and they're predicting snow up there this weekend, so that should give you an idea of how cold it's going to be down here. We're back at camp though.
Back at camp though. With the fire blasting.
And we got dinner cooking over there. Haven't filmed too much to Savo and tonight as it got dark quick and we've just been really setting up and then trying to get this dinner cooked because we're bloody starving. So sit back, enjoy the rest of the night, and then tomorrow we'll go for a bit of an adventure in the area and check out some sites and tracks and things.
Worked up. What's he look like? I want to see.
He's like doing some heavy frowning. Beautiful morning, just taking it easy at camp here with our waterfront views. I can't believe how many people are out here on the long weekend. There's multiple campgrounds through this area, like big open grassy paddocks on the edge of these rivers, and they're all pretty well chockers. So stoked that we got this little private spot here to ourselves. It's all state forest out here, Chichester State Forest, so it's free camping. There's drop toilets and bins. You're allowed dogs, you're allowed, you know, all your motorbikes and that, so it's a popular area for people to come out here, and there's lots of tracks and things to explore in the area, which we're just packing up now, and then we're going to head off for a drive and see what we can get up to today. Out exploring some of these lesser known tracks out here. We've done these tracks out here a couple of times before, but this is the worst I've ever seen them. People just, I don't know, people come out these areas and camp in all the main spots and stick to the main roads, but they don't seem that interested in coming out exploring these side tracks. Like, honestly, looks like no one's been on them since we were on them 12 months ago or something. So there's been a lot of car bashing through vines and moving things off the track and stuff like that. And then two massive logs across here, this creek crossing, you can go that way, but two big logs across it. But I think just back there was another turn, so we're going to try that one because I sort of wanted to try that anyway, because last time we went that way, and that one's got a good hill climb. I just don't know if we'll get through it, how overgrown it all is, but beautiful out here anyway, and at least we're away from the crowds and the people. Alright, bashed our way through the jungle and made this hill climb that we're about to start. Demi's driving, I've given her some instructions, it's a bit slippery. We'll see how we go. Try again. Yep. Nah. Yep. As Demi starts getting the hang of navigating the patrol, she does an awesome job taking on one long, steep hill climb. was that hill climb?
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Oh, we're definitely making our way up this hill now. I think that's a couple of worse climbs. Boy. And I'm holding Zeph just to make the camera running up and down the hill even more exciting. Full and puffed. Boy. Hi. Here, put your front locker in and go again. Where'd you learn to drive?
Not by anyone good.
We're up out of all that thick bush. The patrol definitely took a few new scratches to the paintwork, but what I would say is like encourage people to get out and explore these tracks out in these areas, because they're just going to lose them forever otherwise. We're the first vehicle through that in a fairly long time. Dad and I went through it maybe 12 months back. It honestly doesn't look like anyone's been through it since. Been plenty of motorbikes through it, but no four-wheel drives. And we came across a group of motorbikers, and one of them was sort of thanking us for getting out there and clearing it a bit just so that people can continue to use it. But nice drive through there and through the rainforest and jungle, and now we're heading, Zeph's asleep, so we thought, well, what we'll do, we'll head up for a drive out the back of this area up to the top of Mount Berrico. It's a pretty awesome lookout from up there. It's about 15-20 k's. Demi's driving, so we'll head on up there. Up the top of this Mount Berrico here, which I think maybe the highest peak in the area. It's out the back of this Chichester State Forest, and then the trails continue through to like that Gloucester area, and they sort of link up to Barrington Tops, but they're all closed, gated off, so you can't get through. Can't really get much further than this spot. You just head down there a couple of k's to the gate, I think it is. Awesome view from up here though. You can see all out there the mountains and valley down below you. There is a couple of towers up here, which doesn't exactly add to the ambience of the nature and make you feel like you're in the middle of nowhere, but that's all right. We'll enjoy some lunch here in this sunshine, and then we'll start heading back towards our camp direction.
Where do I hit it?
See how it has like lines along it that way?
Yeah.
Do you want to hit with the lines?
How hard?
You have to hit that thing hard or it won't break. Yeah, there you go. Bit of a split there. So this fire's for the morning.
It's my first time.
Yeah, that's it. It's nearly through. Head again. Yeah. Made it back to camp. Demi's volunteered to get the fire going while Zeph and I sit here and watch her axe this wood.
He said that if I don't do it, we have to break up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going. Hang on.
Well, it's weekend. Break. Good.
Wait there. Yeah.
I can't see my hairs in it. Yeah. What the heck? Why does it take it? There we go. I've got it, boys! Woo!
Okay, now grab your smallest bits and build them up on top of it before it goes in. That's the big bit.
believe it took so long.
Fire's going, time for a swim. And I'll tell you now, this is going to be seriously cold. Zeph's asleep in there with the heater going, keeping toasty warm, and then we're going to cook some dinner out here. Well, the menu for dinner tonight is salmon. Got a piece there each, and we're having it with some rice and a few different sauces and mixes. So I got the salmon in, and then some tamari sauce, and then some teriyaki sauce, sesame seeds, and then we just let that fish cook. I think it's about 12 minutes, 6 minutes on each side. And then we got some leftover rice to add in. This is from our dinner last night. Salmon's obviously come out. We're going to heat that rice back up a bit and then add the salmon in on top. Add a few shallots back in on top that we cooked before we started. Rice is heated up, salmon's finished cooking through in there, broken up into little pieces, and now we'll assemble it all on the bowl. Add some avocado on top. Some cut up seaweed sheets.
Nori.
Lemon wedge, fresh off the lemon tree at home, some Kewpie, which is mayonnaise kind of thing, and then some sriracha, and we're ready to go. Looks bloody delicious. Ginger beer to go with dinner. As always happens, Zeph wakes up right as dinner is ready. Perfect. So I figured we'd just come in here in the warmth and hang out with Zeph and eat dinner in the camper trailer. And you're probably thinking, hang on, hold up a minute.
Hang on 1 minute.
Hold up, what's going on here? And you're probably thinking, why are you eating fish? I thought you didn't eat meat. Well, the reason is, yeah, can't be bothered. Alright, we'll wrap it up there for the night and check back in tomorrow morning.
Rear locker's not in. You're gonna have to go back and like bounce it up a bit. No, you're gonna have to like go back and get into it. You're gonna have to hit this in one go. Yeah, and now you're gonna have to floor it. Maniac. Those lads are impressed if you're driving.
Like that?
Had it on the limiter. Did you hear it?
Yeah. I was like, wow.
So first track of the day, we've left camp and Demi's already had the car on the limiter on the first obstacle. Zeph's loving it. So this is a track I've never been able to do before, but we're going to try to do it today in the patrol. So once you get those front wheels up, you want to sort of bounce the back up
but then don't just like foot to the floor all the way to the top, like bounce that buckle up and then ease it off, but keep it moving. The problem we got here is the car's trying to climb the front and the back at the same time. Demi's asked me to have a go on this one. It's a tricky obstacle, but she was getting a bit stressed and I couldn't really instruct her because I was holding Zeph up there and he was getting annoyed with me screaming in his ear.
What's up, babe?
Made it.
That's how you do it, boys.
Front's not in. Okay, it's not working. Is it lit up? This is
Yeah.
This is Jerusalem. How do you say Jerusalem?
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem Falls. I've come for a look out. Pretty awesome waterfall out there. See the sunshine down through the trees. Beautiful waterfall. Yeah, just zoom in on that
I'm
one.
like, where is it?
Zoom in. So we came off that track. We had to turn around like halfway up the track because I noticed the car was only in 3-wheel drive even when the front locker was in, and I think we worked out we busted the front passenger hub.
Who did?
Because Demi sent it like a maniac too hard. No, that was actually me. So there you go, I learnt the limits of it. I watched the video back and you could see it. So it sort of kicks, that front tyre lifts and then it lands back down on that spin, and as it grabs on that rock, and I think it snapped that front hub. That's all right, it's not a major drama, I just don't have a spare with me. But that's all right, we'll just probably do scenic stuff this afternoon and then we'll head home tomorrow and I'll grab one during the week. But yeah, we'll have to come back to that track again. That's like the tracks that curse, because I've failed it in the black nav, failed in the white nav, now I've broken the patrol on it, so it's the cursed tracks. I have to come back another day and try the rest of it. But yeah, I didn't want to keep sending it up it when I noticed the car was 2-wheel drive. Once you put the front locker in, you're in 3-wheel drive.
Come on, Dad, we were having fun, weren't we? You were having fun, weren't we?
Alright, we're back at camp. Didn't really get up to too much today after we broke that hub, and then we just sort of took it easy really, out going for a bit of a walk and around that waterfall and stuff, so I didn't do heaps of filming, and then just came back here and we actually had a little rest in the trailer there this afternoon. I feel like this video is going to be just all over the place. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'll try and recover it in the best way I can. This is the thing, like my videos aren't scripted or planned in any way, it's just film whatever happens when we're out here, and this is what's happened to this trip. It's a bit of a learning experience as well, learning how to sort of produce these videos with the trailer, and the fact that we're not constantly on the move. We're sort of set at base camping and then going out exploring, but shorter days as well, and it's harder filming with a baby. Zeph not that much of a fan of the car, so we can't keep him in the car for too long, and obviously having a baby is a fair bit of work, so don't know what other excuses can I come up with. Anyways, we'll get this fire going and enjoy this spot. And our last night here, you can see some more shots from around our camp and lighting the fire for what, the 3rd time in this one video. Anything you want to add?
We would have had more things to do today, but someone broke the car.
Yeah, Demi was upset about it. She was like, oh, I really wanted to finish that track. But yeah, apparently with both lockers in, launching airborne up a hill with TB 48 power, too much for these hubs. I've got the GQ hubs on, which are meant to be the strongest one. I've also got the hub saver rings behind them, the anti-explosion ones or whatever they're called, but
Don't work, guys, don't work.
no good, not good enough. Not good enough for my stupidity. Anyways, I'll grab some new ones this week and whack it in, and I'll carry a spare now. I'm sure people are, oh, why the hell don't you have a spare hub? Well, it just didn't. According to the internet, you basically need to tow a spare patrol with you with like 7 diffs, 9 axles, 16 spare hubs, a spare engine, and then you'll keep everyone happy that you have had everything you possibly needed out on the tracks.
You should have had 16 spare tyres, guys.
Yeah. The other funny thing is people have been commenting on videos saying, oh, go back to touring in the Nova, I don't want to see this hard tracks in the Patrol. First of all, it's a four-wheel drive channel, so it's interesting that people get upset when I go four-wheel driving on a four-wheel drive channel. And also, I've been doing stupid things in four-wheel drive since the day I got them. I used to do the absolute stupidest possible tracks in the black and the white nav back when I had them too. It's just that now the Patrol is a bit more capable, so I can do a bit more stupider again. But I've always been like breaking parts and breaking cars and doing stupid things in them since the day I got them, and that's what I love doing. And I love being out here. And I said to Demi today, I was like, oh, do you sometimes look at these other families and think, hey Tyler, you absolute maniac, can we just sit at camp and chill and maybe go for a nice waterfall walk or something? And then Demi said, no, I prefer doing the four-wheel drive. She was like, I'd get bored doing that. She seems to prefer the hard tracks too now. She's very disappointed we didn't get to finish that track. But yeah, we're out here doing what we love doing. Obviously,
Don't want to leave our four-wheel drive that you've nicely modded up in the garage.
Yeah, that's right. No good sitting at home in the garage. Once you modify it up, you may as well just take it out the bush and have the time of your life in it. Here we go, we're recovering this video with some speeches. What?
You just told me that and then you're like, oh, that's a good thing to say.
Yeah, well, it wasn't on camera, so I had to say it back to the camera.
That's it.
The other thing of these older Patrols as well, you know, 20-year-old vehicle, like you break stuff on vehicles here and there, but the good thing about older vehicles is like you break a hub or, you know, whatever, something goes wrong. Normally you can still get them out of the bush. Might just be a bit of a harder time, or you may have to fix a couple of things. I got zippy ties in the car, I got masking tape, I got super glue, so I can just glue, tape and zippy tie everything back together on it. That's how Patrols put together anyway, so yeah, good to go.
You tell me. You tell me. Just relaxing? Just relaxing?
Try and like, I don't really get the other way they said. Is it like that? Because I don't know how you, that doesn't give you like enough. Oh, like that. I can do it like quite easily my way now, but apparently my way is the wrong way, so that's why I was trying different ways. That sun's disappeared. Gonna cook ourselves up a little bit of dinner here. We're cooking Mexican, is that right? Tacos?
Like chickpea tacos.
Chickpea tacos. That should upset some people. Where's the bloody meat? What's this chickpea crap?
Good variety, guys.
You heard it here first. It's called variety. So we've got a couple of tins of chickpeas that we've drained. We've added in a couple of teaspoons of paprika, a couple of teaspoons of garlic.
Maybe just one.
Some tamari. How many teaspoons? 2? 3?
Probably we'll just start at 2.
Stir it together. Add those chickpeas in to cook them and heat them up. Add a bit of spring onion in. Very simple dinner, this one, so now it's just a matter of assembling them with all our ingredients we've got prepared. First one being a salsa with avocado and tomato mixed through there. Actually, it's not a salsa, what is it? Guac.
Guac.
That was my word, guac. We've got some sour cream on the bottom there too, and now we've got an actual salsa. Baby spinach, some cheese, put our chickpeas on, and now we eat them. Looks bloody delicious, and as per usual, Zeph's woken up just in time for dinner, so I'm sure I'll give it another couple of minutes and he'll start screaming at us.
Perfect.
Perfect. Alright, let's eat and enjoy the rest of our night. Now, how am I going to eat this?
How you normally do? Shove it all in your mouth and hope for the best.
Nice.
Good?
Yep.
out exploring some of these lesser known out track.
Saturday at 1:24 p.m. The 11th of getting my slave to get out and
Just go back
Stick?
and it might pop out.
He's being lazy right now.
Yeah, there you go, I think it's out.
Thinks he's so clever.
Bloody kids, I tell you.
Yeah! Help me! Help me!
During the day, and then boom, boom, boom. It's our last night tonight though, so we'll, don't know what to say now. It's our last night here tonight. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about.